What's going on, guys? It's Deathmonk here. Today I'm going to be talking about the big live event that's going to be coming down on in Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 2 at the 4th of June at 9:12 PM UK time, which is just after 4 o'clock Eastern time, 1 PM on the Pacific. And for those who don't know, the live event that we're going to be witnessing is called Collision. Now, we got this promotional poster. I basically mentioned this in one of my videos earlier on this week. And we couldn't work out until now exactly what this Japanese text up here meant. We've actually just deciphered this, and this actually translates to something rather interesting. Tell the pilot to report to the station. So basically, it looks like what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using the mecha bots at some point during the live event, as you guys can see from this image that we got with it from the Fortnite game. So, oops daisy, sorry about that. Hang on, that's not the right image, Elliot. So as you guys can see from this image, we've got the 4 mecha. I don't know how to explain these 4 characters here. They've got the backs turned to us at the moment. But if you look in the background here, we've got like the mecha team leader robot that's completely been redesigned to make it more 7 themed, I guess you could say. And directly underneath that robot, we've got Paradigm, who is the controller for the mecha team leader during the final showdown live event back in Chapter 1 Season 9. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I just want to get everyone your opinions on this. We can see at the moment on this image that it's got like red lights all over the robot itself. So, could this possibly suggest that Paradigm and the revamped mecha team leader could they possibly turn heel and turn against us? I have a very funny feeling that Paradigm may go rogue during this live event. That's just my prediction here, guys. I've also found some rather interesting coding. This is coming from the in-game files. Now, I hope you guys can see this okay, but basically as you guys can see, we've got AME. I'm not exactly sure exactly what these could potentially mean, but at this moment in time, we've got AME, BJL, BMD, Cry Aft, Cry Dam, Chris Des, CG.A, CG.I, Drill Burst, so we can hear possibly some more drills going on underneath the map, possibly by those IO drills, I guess you could say. ESB, we're not exactly sure what this could potentially relate to. Han SMA, we can possibly assume Han S could potentially mean Han Solo from Star Wars. That's just a prediction there, guys. NPC Derez, we're not sure. We can assume it's an NPC Derez. We're not 100% sure what that could mean. NPC Zap and NPC Zap Derez. Now Zap could potentially be the return of the Zapatron. Now we only saw that for a very, very few minutes during Season 0 from the very first chapter, or before Chapter 1 actually officially started, for a small amount of time. Then because of its because it was so overpowered back in the day of Season 0, they decided to completely move it. And the only time we've really seen anything of the Zapatron is from the alternative game mode from Fortnite. I believe it was called Imposters, if memory serves. Still in the game now. And if you're looking to the weapons lab area of that map, you can actually see it in the vault, just on the outside of the map there. So that's really interesting. Small missile destroyed. We've also got tank bullet impact, tank burst, tank jolt. Now we can assume tank burst could potentially be either the boost of the actual tank itself, or potentially the tank jolt could potentially be when an incoming missile's coming in their direction and they jolt backwards. Whip impact. We've also got playlist damage made, P missile explode, rock destroyed. Could this potentially be the actual rock of the Foundation, aka the rock? Potentially the rest of that could potentially end up getting destroyed. So we've got CT, cursor, cursor laser, cursor missile, destroy ward, visual effects, EG ignite, EG shielded, EM, LAM, moon montage, pause, montage play, montage resume, pod enter, pod exit, stasis end. Now pod will be related to the pods, which would obviously make sense. Our only assumption is that we actually saw a very, very low quality resolution of the current map. Now, when I first looked at this, I thought it was actually fake, but it turns out it potentially could be real because it was found in the in-game files. The only reason I actually thought it was fake because the image seemed a little bit back to front and everything was not in the right places where it should. But that's just my opinion there, guys. So what else can we get from this? So I've also got perf 0, perf 1, perf 2, perf server. I'm not sure what those could be related to at the moment. I've also got face index 0 through 6. Got unload wave 1 through 5. Viewport. Viewport will be the viewport from that image I just showed you of that low quality map. From above, War EM, WE, weapon swap, and ZP, which is for sure all you Fortnite fans will know is 0 point. So from what we understand, we are expected to get a shard of the 0 point, possibly during the live event. I mentioned earlier in one of my videos about a potential spoiler where we actually get to see a fragment of the one of the points of interest from the chapter 1 map, where we actually saw a fragment of the ice moon, which is where the Donald Mustard is actually changed its profile location to. So he's changed it to the ice moon. So we can assume that we're going to the ice moon for the next chapter. So what your guys' thoughts are? Leave your thoughts in the comments box down below. We can assume that one of these fragments actually came from the ice moon itself, from Polar Peak. So that's really interesting there. And as you guys can see, we can assume that this ball area, I guess you could say, outside of the loop, we can assume, as far as we know, is the ice moon. So again, let me know what you guys thought of that in the comments. If anyone else managed to find anything else out, let me know in the comments box down below. I believe we've had so far 8 bursts on the collider, and I think 2 of the actual bars are lit. We've still got a fair way to go before it's actually fully charged. Now I do have an image of when it is fully charged. This is what I expect to see, courtesy of InTheShadeYT on Twitter. This is what we're going to see when the live event does eventually start on June the 4th. Don't forget, at 9 PM UK time, 4 PM Eastern, 1 PM Pacific. Hang on, if I said that right, 1 PM Pacific? Sorry. Scrap what I just said. I believe it's 12 midday Pacific. Sorry. I think I may have made that error before. 3, 2, 1. No, sorry, I'm right first time. 1 PM Pacific. Sorry. So 1 PM Pacific, 4 PM Eastern, 9 PM UK time. And that should be a really interesting live event, guys. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Leave them in the comments box down below. Hope everyone's excited for it. If you are, smash the thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, please smash the subscribe button. Don't forget to see more videos. Don't forget to use my support code on the item shop, Death Monk 992, and hit it on the screen right now in the description. Until the next episode.